Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is May 18th, 2025, and we are looking at Proverbs chapter, 18. Proverbs 18, verse 13 and 14 today. The one who gives an answer before he listens, this is foolishness and disgrace for him. A man's spirit can endure sickness, but who can survive a broken spirit? We can see these things in real time, in real life, in our own lives. Today I woke up and I actually went to bed aching, muscle sore. Got a really good workout yesterday, building a fold-down bed for the trailer so that we can have something to sleep on when we're at events and things like that. And so I'm looking forward to traveling with my wife this year. And this is something that was needed, and I got busy at it. Got it done. Well, it's mostly done. I didn't finish everything on it, but I've got the majority of the work done. I'm excited about the fact that I did that work and that it's going to do well for us. But as I looked at that and I was excited, I wanted to keep working yesterday, and I realized you need to stop. Your body is just done. You've gone past your limits because you weren't paying attention, which I do, and I'm not proud of that. Solomon says, a man's spirit, his wholeness, his completeness, his breath, his all of that. A man's spirit can endure infirmity, sickness, disease, even physical pain. But who can survive a broken spirit? When your core of your being has been crushed, who can survive that? Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've experienced times in my life where I've felt that. Literally put me in the hospital one time. I spent a week in the mental ward. I'm not ashamed of that. What I do know is that's what I needed in the moment. It was the beginning of me coming back to God, actually. It took me years from that point, but it was the beginning of me coming back to God. But what is it that Solomon tells us could cause a broken spirit? It's that verse 13. The one who gives an answer before he listens, this is foolishness and disgrace for him. How often have we felt the most crushed, the most broken, when we are trying to share intimate life knowledge with someone and they only want to give us and present us with their truth without even trying to understand ours. That should say something to us about where we're at when we're ministering to others, meeting them where they are at, listening, hearing, asking God to give us the ability to experience their brokenness. And in doing that, their brokenness is just sickness, disease, infirmity. It is a lack in their life. And they can heal from that. But if we speak before we listen, we injure their spirit. We break their spirit. And it's really hard to overcome that. We have a responsibility when we interact with others to meet them where they're at, hear their pain. And here's the thing. more often than not for me, I can't speak for you, but more often than not for me, if I am not hearing them, it's because I'm starting to feel their pain, their infirmity, and I don't want to. I got enough of my own. I don't want to share theirs. And so I'm going to overcome their moment, because if I can fix it right now, then I don't have to feel it. The gift of empathy is the most difficult gift to operate in, and yet the most powerful when you're one-on-one. Something to think about today as you go out into the world. Give yourself over to hearing and listening, feeling their pain. Because the truth is, a man's spirit can endure that. But when a broken spirit happens, it's really hard to overcome. Something to think about today as you go out into the world. Don't forget, it is Sunday. You got time. Get to church today. I love y'all. Have a great day. God bless.